Hey, what's going on? Let me turn on some music, something real mellow. I've been going through my canvases, the ones I need to paint the edges of. Hey. Oh, didn't have it. Anyway, what it is I need to paint the edges of all these. This one I started the other day and I had to stop. But I've got a pile of them here, and so I thought we could just hang out while please feel free to ask questions or just chat. Heart emoji. I don't even know if anybody would be interested in watching this, but I thought, it's one of those things that I need to do. So I may as well hang out with you all while I do it, if anybody wants to hang out. I got a packages in the mail today, and I discovered my husband ordered two of the same type thing. I'm confused. I did not clean my palette last time. So it leaves a little to be desired. I need to get something that matches the sky area. That's probably pretty close. Yeah, let's see, I got that pretty close. There's not much going on today. It's beautiful outside. Hubby said that there are a bunch of people downtown. Everybody's out enjoying the weather. I did a live this morning of an unboxing-ish. And then started doing some cleaning finally. I picked up the canvases that I had painted the edges on. Was it yesterday I was doing it? I think so. And hung them in places. I don't have a lot of areas set up just for, well, I shouldn't say just, but for hanging up work in here. I've got a big bulletin board in the other room, but I took most of those off so I could do this. The thing is, it shows up on my other channel, and it doesn't necessarily, I have another channel where I run Pomodoro sprints for a writers group, and I use them for admin. It really helps me get things done. But anyway, so that's what I'm doing today. If you're watching, feel free to come in and say hey. Let me know where you're from and all that good stuff. What's going on? I've got quite a few of these to do. I think I counted 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Counting this one. So I may find nobody's interested. Nobody cares about painting edges. I know usually it takes a little bit for people to pop in. It's too blue. I'm trying to keep my work area, this desk, a little better organized. If anybody knows of any great, like, inspirational cleaning, organizing videos, let me know. Because I found this in between today, between the live this morning, that if I'm just sitting here watching videos, my ADD kicks in and I have to do something with myself. So maybe if I'm watching cleaning videos, it will have a double effect. I think I'm getting this too dark. So what are you all working on? What's going on? Or are you not working on anything and you're just relaxing, having a nice, quiet Saturday afternoon? I do this so that I don't have to frame them unless I just want to, because get off there. Because well, for several reasons. It's expensive, or it can be, and I have a show lined up for next year in the summer, and so that's the work I'm working on. I did 3 other ones of this, like, potato theme. It's like vintage looking, it's hard to say, vintagey Irish, I don't want to say peasants, but they kind of bring back the potato famine thoughts of. And I have a place for this one to hang on the wall while it dries. I have one chosen for tomorrow, but I don't know if I want to do it or not. I may change it. It's just not, it's not moving me. It's not inspiring me at all. And I think my favorite ones that I've done are portraits. So maybe I just need to do a portrait of an actual person, not a figurative one like this. Come on. There we go. I organized my paints a little bit. They were a hot mess. I still need to do more. But I can tell a little bit of a difference in my room. Don't like that right there. Here we go. I made the mistake earlier of wearing my Wicked t-shirt, and then I leaned over a painting that I was trying to get ready to hang on the wall. I was putting a nail up, and I got white paint all over it. I keep forgetting I have a pre-mix here of the ultramarine and the blue, or the burnt umber. I figured I could just watch videos while I did this, but it's much more fun if you do it hanging out with somebody, to me. I think the bottom has been done. Yes. Oh, well, not all the way. I have a spot already for this one on the wall with the other potato children. There's a little girl, a little boy that are smaller than this one. I know I'm just rambling, so. Has anybody bought any art supplies lately? They're just like, oh, I'm so glad I bought this. This is so awesome. I think I have enough oil paints now to probably last me the rest of my life. Legitimately. Unless I just buy like specific tubes. You know, specialized tubes. So I bought some more of the Gamblin. I always, right here, right on this, I always forget to make sure it goes around. I'm also taking volunteers if anyone that would like to come clean my studio. It's not that bad now. I just need to go through like my cart, things like that. I have one of those little 3-tiered carts. Apparently I also have a doggy hair. Let's see. I will say I've been doing pretty well on matching colors. But I've been using pretty much the same palette colors. So I can't say it's been that difficult. I decided to do this at the last minute, this stream, so, I mean, there's not much. I probably should have, I know I'd get more numbers if I was doing a portrait or something, but realistically, I needed to get this done. This is real life. There's little doggy hairs on there. I have a Jack Russell, long-haired or wire-haired, and he likes to shed. Man, how did I get so many of these on here? Oh, I had it sitting on the floor. And it was probably still tacky. Since I just did it yesterday. That part that is painted. I haven't watched much news or anything today. So I have no idea what's going on in the world. For the most part. See, I'm doing pretty well at matching. Again, I need to remember to do the underneath. I want these to be sitting on the wall without any visible white canvas coming through. Whoops. Scared Poncho. Sorry, sweetie. Some of it from yesterday was a little thin. I was in a hurry on this one. I'm still torn too if I'm going to start varnishing things. I don't know. Are you pro or anti varnish on oils? I don't know. I like it when, you know, the videos where people varnish their paintings and they just seem like they just pop. The colors just, yeah. But I don't know. It's going to take a while before these are dry enough to Hey, what are you doing? How are you doing, Cammy? What's going on? Yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out. I need to get these done, so I thought I'd just pop on the live. Yeah, I have two other ones that are smaller that go with this one that are smaller. They're, I think, 8 by 10, 9 by 12. I don't know. They are also, they also have potatoes. I figured it can be seen as a political statement or just historical of the reminding of the potato famine. I'm Irish. I have a lot of Irish in me. What are you doing? You're going to be working on the freaking Excel document. Excel. I've only got 195 characters to compare a step. Oh man. Only. I finally broke down and started using Google Sheets. And it took me a little bit to relearn the formulas. Now that I know you're an Excel expert. Hey, that would make a great video for you to do. I don't know if you do videos. Because I know myself, it's not something I usually do. Meaning Excel or spreadsheets. I know Sarah gives us ones with Publish and Thrive and stuff that are awesome. Let me go hang this up so it can dry, and I'll start the next one. It's going to be hanging right here by the table. If you hear cussing, it's not me. I touched the edge of it. Well, that's not helping. May have to touch this one back up. Oh well. I'm going to have to touch that one back up. Where I put my fingers on the corners. See, some of these already have like a sheen to them because I used walnut oil. So my thought is if I varnish them, it'll even all that out. I'm determined to get that bluish color that I need on that other one over there that I just touched. That is too dark. Still too dark. Still too dark. Here we go. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, that's perfect color. Am I good or what? There. Yeah, it was the perfect color. I might have to get the other corner, but for now, that side's... It's easier as I get into the offspring. Luckily, as I already know the family. Oh. Ah, you know more than I do. Are you cackling? The thing is, where I hung those at, if they fall, they're going to fall behind a bookshelf. And it would not be pretty. Oh, that's too blue. I don't need blue in this. There we go. I in the past have brush varnished, but I really think I have the wrong varnish. So I ordered some different. I have been spending money on art supplies here lately. More than I probably have in years. So I'm still learning that. I love the ease of a spray. You know, like a fixative. But I don't know, there's just something almost kind of classical about brushing it on. I saw somebody put varnish on and it did the same problem that I had, and people in the comments said that it was because they had the wrong type varnish. YouTube tutorials are your teacher for sure. What did we do before YouTube? I have a clock sitting here. If the ticking is annoying, let me know, because it ticks kind of loud. And I'll set it on the floor. The only reason I took 3 practice streams to get the hang of it was 10 hours of various how-to videos. I understand. I feel like I'm like not, I'm feeling my age. You know? And I know I can't really blame it on age. It's just a matter of getting in there and doing stuff. But my brain is just not as pliable as it used to be. It doesn't seem. I'm just getting the inside there. I need to remember to get the bottom. Usually on Saturday mornings I watch Nick Nimmin, and he does a lot of like YouTube stuff. But this morning I had scheduled a stream, so that would be good for me to watch or listen to while I sit here and clean up this space. Like I said, I made some progress. Yeah, I don't know. I have a master's degree, and I don't know if I would have gone after it if I had had YouTube like we do now. I think you can get so much from, yeah, it's just amazing. And there's so many artists online that teach. I have a Chinese rice paper painting on my wall that either has a hole or a friend. Uh-oh. I'm afraid to go look closer because the dark spot I've never noticed before. Oh. Uh-oh. Here's hoping it's repairable, whatever it is, or it's just a natural. Well, if it's natural decoloration, that's not good either, is it? I love different types of paper. I have this one book that's on making paper that has like samples in it of different papers you can make. I really love it. I don't make paper anymore, but I still keep that book because it's so cool. I gotta go dig it out and look at it. I haven't looked at it in a while. It's not too far off, is it? Is that, oh, yeah, that looks pretty good on screen. Back in the day when Yahoo Marketplace was the spot for goods. Remember the commercials? The Yahoo! I know this is political, but forgive me. But did you see where Social Security Administration is going to start keeping their people informed? The people on Social Security, keep them informed with Twitter. At least that's the last I heard. They may have changed between now and it's just that thing about learning new things reminded me of it. Back in the day when Yahoo Marketplace. Yep. I remember when eBay was a new thing. I was substitute teaching, and a local guy that was older that was really into history, he was the one that told me about it. I was like, what is it called? I remember when my brother discovered eBay Marketplace, or eBay. I haven't, but I seriously worried I was going to be Truth Social. Yeah. I'm betting, or I guess I'm just hoping that enough people have said that that's not a good idea. That he'll change his mind on that one about Twitter. I think it's gonna be tough if they do that. A lot of older people don't have. I mean, granted, I'm 61. But after working in a public library and seeing how much just the general public are unaware of how things work online. What are you doing, sweetie? I moved the cords around underneath my desk a little bit. I think the lighting's better. That was one thing I did too, was move my lights. And I think it's confused him. He doesn't know where to lay down that now. I don't have, I had Twitter, and I used to use it for marketing, and I took it off my phone. I think I took it off once, and I put it back just so I could see things firsthand. It was like if somebody said, oh, so-and-so said, you know, I could actually see it, see the source. And then last year I deleted my account and everything. I have enough drama in reality. I think we all do. So now you're putting in 175 people. Is that what I saw? Let me scroll back here. Ooh, I'm getting paint on my laptop. 195 characters. Okay. That's smart. I have to do your genealogy that way. That'll really make it easier, I think, for future generations too. Even if it becomes obsolete, the printout would be, I would think. Would be informative and organized. Hi, Hi, Jocelyn. How are you? What's going on? We're just hanging out. I am painting the edges of my canvases. And Cammie is entering things in Excel. Seeing things on camera help tell me too if I'm getting the right color. Are you doing anything exciting today? Or are you just... Yesterday I said I was going to get outside and I never did. Ooh, that dark. I think it's going to work though. I said something about David Casson. I never know how to pronounce his last name. I'm terrible. His videos yesterday. And then later on I went and looked and there's somebody doing hate videos about him. I don't know if they're rage bait or if they're being sincere. They don't have a lot of followers or views, but I just thought it was kind of sad. Look how well that, much better that looks with the edge painted. Oh, I did see where they decided to have electronics exempt from tariffs. So hopefully we won't be paying $3,000 for a USA made iPhone. Heather, hey, what are you doing? What are you up to? I'm just hanging out getting this done. I needed to do it and I've been putting it off and I got a pile of paintings here. I'm really bad about not doing this. Oh, I never looked at my DMs. I don't remember if you sent it to me. Heather, I don't think I've even looked it. Sadly enough, I should have. I've got my phone right here. I'll look for it. Ooh, that looks too sharp. Because I did want to see that. That's the only reason I really keep Facebook. And grab another one real quick. So there's. Oh, I don't see it. Oh, there is an interesting video on there that Mel put up, though. I'll have to check that out. Trying to figure out where the ink isn't flowing out when I try and sketch with it. Oh. Have you primed it? Will it mark at all? I have the front door open, so if you hear loud vehicles. Ooh, that's too much. That's too much. Oh. Sometimes what I don't know if it'll apply to your pen though, because I don't know what kind of ink it has. Sometimes I'll dip it in water just to get the ink flowing, depending upon the ink. I don't know if that will. You're making me want to get out fountain pens. I guess I'm not familiar with Jane Davenport's pen. I'll have to go. I know I'm sub-tour. I don't really like that line right there, but I don't think there's a way to. Maybe. Has it been sitting with the ink in it the whole time since you last used it? This is specifically for her watercolor type inks. That would be cool. Are you gonna do like lettering, calligraphy on stuff? On some of your bookmarks and all? 2 weeks since you filled the converter. I'm wondering if they're water soluble though, if you just barely dip the tip of the pen in like a little glass of water or something, just to get the tip wet, if it would draw it out. Really? I didn't know that, Jocelyn, or I'd forgotten. I wish I was better at watercolor. I'm jealous. I really do, because they're so nice and portable, and yeah. Take the converter out and run water through the, or dip it into a glass, the whole thing, without the converter. Because that has to be frustrating. There's nothing like being all set to use a calligraphy pen and then it not going. I got into a conversation the other day with the local librarian, and she's new. Not that that matters, but being pen nerds. I think it was the group that was together was all pen nerds. I'm an illustrator for kids' projects. Oh. I'm using a Daler Rowney Aquafine watercolor ink in a bottle. Color is lamp black. I just have fountain pens, but it's the same idea. If I don't use the pen every couple of days, I have to clear the nib. That's what I was wondering. Maybe there's a bit of dried in from before. So what do you do creatively, Horizon? I bet there's something. Do you write, or do you want to write? Oh, Heather is a writer too. So is Jocelyn, I believe. Aren't you? I think. Didn't Heather, didn't you just get your illustrator for your book, or you sent them the info, or you hired them, or forgive me for not remembering exactly. I remember being excited about your oh, there you go. I thought so. I thought I had seen you in Heart Breathings. Sorry, I am awful with names. I mean, it's awful. And I'm not understating it or overstating it. I'm awful. Dipping into a water-filled jam jar seems to be helping. Oh, good. I'm glad. Locally, we have this, what is it, First Thursdays or something? Third Thursdays, or no? I don't know what it is, but it's like one Saturday. It's a Saturday a month. People gather on the square. It's like a crafty type thing, and I keep wanting to get the nerve up to do paintings there, but I just never can get the nerve. I'm only known because of chattiness. We like your chattiness. I looked to see if anybody was having sprints now. I considered just working on cleaning the studio and watching somebody else's sprints, but nobody seemed to be sprinting. I bet everybody's out enjoying the weather. Yeah. Well, you don't see my face though either. I don't have to see you at the grocery store or Walmart. Of course, they won't see me either because I never go. And you all are kind. I don't have to worry about you. Nobody will run by and knock my stuff over or say, man, that's crap. My 5-year-old could do that. I don't know. I'm paranoid, I guess. Yeah. I think everybody's. I know I was taking off on this channel on weekends, try to be like a normal person, and the weekends seem like they're when everybody's it's when my numbers are better. That and when I do the Master Study Mondays. The only way I can do anything in public is listening to music in my headphones and pretending they don't exist outside of my head. That's a good idea. I have noise canceling headphones too. Yeah. Well, I've done plein air locally with other people, and that was fun. It wasn't my best work or anything, but it was fun. Well, a friend of mine's trying to get me to do it in a nearby town at an event coming up. And I can't commit. It would be where there's like really cool old buildings and stuff too. In fact, there's like a train depot there, and I don't know. I know that's probably that's cheesy, but I think I got that one done too. Heather, did it going? Okay, you might as well know. Sakatumi and I had a discussion the possibility of her helping me with the last September when we went to. Oh, awesome! I bailed on Saturday as a sprinter idea because once a month the HB community has the double down day, and consistency wise, I don't want to miss a day just because of their sprints. That makes sense. Sprints are, we do Pomodoro method, and somebody comes live like this, only you can see their face, and there's a timer. Oh, I don't want to put that there. That'll get. And there's a timer that goes off every 25 minutes if they're doing Pomodoro. And then they take a break, usually for like 5 minutes. And everybody chit-chats. And then the sprint starts again. And the person is muted. And everybody works on their stuff for 25 minutes. And it just repeats like that for however long they want to. I've seen people do like creative sprints and do just writing, or sometimes people are writing and they actually put their writing on the screen. I'm going like that because my computer's right there. It's really, it's helped me get work done. I don't write much at all anymore, but running this, I have sprints on Tuesdays and Thursdays in the afternoons for just a couple of hours for heart breathings. And it's really helped me like schedule things around it and get things done. It's nice. Yeah, and it's usually a lot of the same people. I tend to go to heart breathings or heart breathing adjacent sprints, and the people are very supportive, and they're nice people. You can joke around, you can be a smart aleck. It's yeah, it's a great corner of the internet. We were talking about Yahoo earlier. I wish I had had heart breathings back then. I'm happy with it. Oh, good. Good, good, good. I'm glad. I want to see what you do, too. If you want to share. If you don't, that's cool, too. I understand. Heather, do you have a website or like a shop somewhere? Or were you doing Etsy? Is that what I'm thinking? Oh, and the heart breathings that we mentioned it's a Sarah Cannon thing that it's associated with her. She started them, or they're to help promote her classes and things like that. But and books. She's an author. We've kind of watched her kids grow up online. They're not grown yet, but they're not babies anymore. Oh, okay. That's probably what I was thinking of. I know a lot of people were talking about prices of for sellers of items there, like the enamel pins and stuff like that it's probably gonna jump, or people are just gonna stop. It's gonna put people out of business. I have to admit, sadly, I don't shop at Etsy very much. I'll look every once in a while. I used to have a shop. I think mine's technically on vacation or whatever. But I need to be promoting my website more and getting it regularly updated, better about it. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. I like watching, I know this is random. I like watching Marley Bird. She has these, I think technically she calls them podcasts, but she just sits there with her friend and they talk about business things and personal things, and that is an X. I also have ADHD. Oh. It's looking pretty good. This is a little like paint by number, having to do this. There's not a lot of thought that goes into it. Just continuing what's already there. I'm also neurodivergent and I've been running sprints for years. Yep. I talked to a medical professional about the possibility of me being on the spectrum, and I distinctly noticed that they were not surprised that I brought it up. I know when I started watching videos earlier too, I just sitting here, I would get antsy and I'd have to get up and I'd clean while videos were, and I haven't been doing that, and I've been stuck on cleaning, on not doing it, and I don't know why I hadn't done that. I mean, these days I've been sprinting just about every day, except for like Wednesday, Thursday. Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, Saturday, or Thursday, Friday. I need to do something that's more what's the word I'm trying to think of? not manageable, but that I can keep doing, because I can't just keep, yeah. What's the word I'm trying to think of? Unobtainable. I heard it's really hard to get tested if you're an adult. You might have inside info. I know, what was it? Elise Myers has been, I don't know if you know who she is, but she finally got tested. I say finally like it's been so long. But and she talks about it a little bit on her channel. But she had said that it was like the line, it takes like 6 years some places. Yeah. Yeah, you probably know much more about it too than I do. I have a granddaughter that's on the spectrum, but I get info pretty much secondhand from her mother. Not that I couldn't go to things. I remember one time she wanted me to meet her teacher, and it was during COVID. And so they were doing online stuff. And so I briefly met her teacher, and I could just see I may be paranoid. Well, I know I am, but I'm betting that teacher was like, oh, that's where she gets it. Well, it's just like autism, or not autism, but ADD. My oldest, I know, has ADD. But when they were, yeah, they pretty much just kind of blew me off and said I didn't know what I was. The teacher asked me if I'd ever seen anybody with ADD, and I was like, yeah. And I proceeded to tell her information about how women show up differently on the spectrum, or on the ADHD. Of course, now everybody knows. It's more well known. But it's sad that women have to, like most of the heart medical info, isn't it most of it from about men? In design school, I was taught to use gouache with pencil crayons for detailing. Before that, I learned how to use the paint for medieval charter illumination painting. Ooh. Now I use them a lot more, like watercolors, because I'm very stingy with my supplies. That sounds fun. Challenging, but it sounds fun. I'm still undiagnosed. My mom filled in forms for my brother and I, and he was diagnosed, but I was just being horrible. Yep. My son is autistic as well. My husband probably. Son has a language delay. On my granddaughter, I see a lot of social. She has social issues a lot, and she has some other delays, not associated with it, I believe, but she is. Of all my grandkids, I'm probably the closest to her because she used to live 2 houses down from me when she was little. And so it's, yeah. And I've noticed, like, when we talk on the phone and things, it's we both, neither one of us has to mask. We can just be our weird selves. I know that it's cool. It's nobody's gonna. We're kind of a safe spot for each other. That's my earlier point. For whatever reason, females get overlooked. Yep. Oh, did you hear about the SAVE Act? That it did pass? Speaking of women. I've heard conflicting things about what it will mean, but it looks fairly decent. There's one news guide that I watch on, I think it's, well, yeah, he's on TikTok too. But he was saying that it doesn't really matter, that these are forms that you have to have anyway. I think he missed the whole point that women are spending money on getting these papers that men don't have to. And not everybody can afford to go get stuff. That it's like a poll tax. I think that one's done too. Where am I going to set you at? How about right there? There you go, baby. Be good. Hi, Poncho. Hi, baby. What? Yeah, since we're doing shoes, let's do the last shoe one. You get a shoe. I get a shoe. I don't want to fly again, but I may, so I'll need a passport. If you're on tomorrow, Heather, I'll rinse you up and remind you so you can link it to me in my stream. Awesome. See, that's the kind of people that are in this group. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I don't want to. Oh, okay. I already said that comment. I think that looks okay. That shade. So if you could fly anywhere, Heather, where would you fly? Where would you go? Somebody asked me that earlier. If I could vacation anywhere, or where my favorite vacation spot is. I need to go for like a long drive, just a road trip. You know, the type where you just got the radio on and no schedule. Ooh, get out there. Puppy, I'm going to have to shave you, I swear. I keep finding puppy hairs. Acadia National Park. Booth Bay Harbor. That sounds nice. Wonder where I would go. If I could, even just a day trip, where would I go? There's supposed to be a really nice, I know this sounds nerdy, but World War I museum in Topeka that a friend of mine, her husband, yeah, maybe I should just consider him a friend too. Anyway, they go up there. They're involved in things up there. So I've wanted to go. He's a retired history teacher though, so he's really into. I suggest Maine. Lovely place to drive. Another doggy here. Poncho. I've heard Maine is beautiful. My dream is to have, like a lot of people, is to have a cabin on the water. And great Wi-Fi. I don't want the cabin to be in the woods. I don't want it to be just, you know, a cabin. Oh, that doesn't sound odd. What about Ecuador do you want to... intrigues you? That's south, right? Am I wrong? I have a friend who traveled a lot, and she was involved with the international students at the community college, one of them, and when she retired, she just moved to Mexico. She comes back every now and then. So that doesn't sound that far-fetched to me. Colorado is pretty in places. I used to live there. Does that make me mom? I'm probably old enough to be your mother. I'm probably not responsible enough to be your mother, not like Momjula, but probably old enough to be. Ecuador speaks English and uses the American dollar, but it's very Latin. Oh, that does sound cool. I was telling my husband the other day that I keep saying I want to learn a second language, but I never do it. I need to. I think I said it online too. I need to do something about that. Yeah, that's true. Not many of us can compare to Momjula. I'm getting stuff done. I want to learn American Sign, but never have. I know a little bit. I took a class ages ago, but I don't remember much of it. But I love watching the videos where interpreters do songs, popular songs. I think the last one I sort of kind of learned was Flowers, Miley Cyrus. But I don't know. I mean, that's so different than actually using it in real life. I don't know if the other person could understand me. I have a sister who is deaf. She became deaf as an adult. And she doesn't want to learn sign language. And I think it's limited her a lot. Especially since her husband's passed. There's a disorder, is it, I don't know. But it's neurofibromatosis, runs in my family. And she has that. And it causes tumors to develop on the ends of your nerve cells. And she got one on her auditory nerve. And they had to remove it. And as a result, it made her deaf. She has a cochlear implant, but I don't know that it helps her that much. Because you can't really carry on a conversation with her. She can sort of read lips. But I find that when I talk to her, I'm using like my own version of sign language. You know, if you're talking about a book, doing the hands, you know, in the shape of a book, or a movie. It's like playing charades, I guess. She really needs to learn sign language, in my opinion. But it's her choice. She does use the computer. She uses social media, so she's got that. For connecting with others, but it limits a lot. She doesn't have the TDD thing. I think that's what it's called. Either. She won't get it. You know, where you can call people and it will automatically, whatever they say is in text. I don't know. I don't know. This is looking pretty good, though. I think for just the edges. I was watching a video earlier today talking about how the ASL scientific community has created a new word for fungi to differentiate from mushroom, and legitimately I couldn't see the difference. I'll have to look that up. That sounds interesting. For real. But I don't know ASL, so maybe it's too subtle for non-speakers. I wonder if you can like slow it down, the video. I'd be interested. I'm glad I decided to do this. I'm getting stuff done. I'm hanging out with you all. Headed out. Good chatting. Bye, Horizon. Thank you for being here. Have a great Saturday. I've got at least 3 more to do, but they're smaller ones. So after this, they're smaller ones. Poncho, did you toot? Dog. Good gravy. Don't look at me at all innocent. I know it was you. There's nobody else here but us. And it wasn't me. Come on. What time is it? I've got 2:37 Central. So we're making pretty good time. Got that side done. Now do this side. Finish the white areas. There's only one other in the room. I know sometimes don't feel mine, but I definitely know my own. And you're probably the same. Nice to know another autism mom. Probably should clean off my my palette at the end of today too. Not just stick it in the fridge. I don't know, I'm just not feeling it for tomorrow. May is behind me on her bed sleeping. Oh. The one I chose for tomorrow has like a historical look to it, but it's just not, it's not doing anything for me. What could I do otherwise? That side's done. That side's done. That's, whoop, found a spot. Panda just went outside. Oh. And what would we do without all them? Ooh. I know I've already started thinking about, I know it's normal, thinking about when the day comes with Poncho, it's going to be hard. I mean, I've had other dogs, but paper towels just fell. Okay, I think that's it on that one. For a species such height and smell, I don't know how she doesn't race out from under the blankets when I fart while others. By the way, that's my chair squeaking. I swear it is. Since we're talking about doggies, I don't like this one. Oops, I just smeared purple on it. Dang it. This was one I did just as a demo, and I don't really. No, I think Poncho was innocent that time. Go back over there. I'm trying to pull something up on my computer so I can see it. There we go. I'll pop in tomorrow, Cammie, and we'll see what we can do. I can share links with the wrench. Do you want me to give you a wrench now in here? Will that help you at all? I didn't know if that would speed things up for you or not in any way. Ooh, this is going to be hard to match. No, that's not the right shade. No, that's not the right shade. Come on, baby. I don't don't know. I might just go with white edges on this one, because I don't think I can get that matched. I think I'm going to do that. How did I get that color? I can't give up yet. It's not. I don't think that's going to work. I don't think it. Yep. White it is. It won't be consistent with the others, but I may paint over that one anyway. Oops. Come on. Oh, what's going on? Come on, baby. Don't do me like that. I know it's not that thick. Because I put you in there. There we go. Ooh. Might motivate me to move some stuff on this channel other than one video and like 2 lives. Hey, I think you ought to do it. What do you have to lose? You're gonna, I mean, especially, yeah. Do it, do it, do it! Ew. This may take 2 coats. Do it, Heather, do it. I know the painting has been keeping me relatively sane. So if you're going to be doing this stuff, why not do it on your channel? Who is it that she does stationery, and she'll do like live streams of her fulfilling orders and things. I can't think of it. She has a ton of people. Yep, as soon as I can hope for. I know when I start getting in a certain mood, hubby can just kind of... Oh, speaking of which, I think he just got home. It's a good thing this is he's home early if that's him. Might be my brother-in-law too. Nope, I hear the door. I'm gonna keep that rough edge on there. I'm not gonna... That right there. Jimmy's home! Sorry. I should have put my hand over the mic or something, huh? Honey, I'm streaming. Just FYI. It's a casual thing, so if you're making noise, it's no big deal. Hi, honey, I'm home. I didn't even get a hi, honey, I'm home. I just got a What are you doing home early? It's normal. Yeah. Okay. I think I got some. I may need to redo this corner. Because I think I got some that greenish in there. Okay, I think that's as good as it's going to get. Pulled out my tripod to see if I can rig it up. I think I'll do this one next. I'm gonna go heat up my coffee. Well, get coffee. Hi, honey, I'm home. Do. He wanted me him some coffee too while I was in there, so a piece broke off late last year. Oh, bummer. I hope it works. I hope. I don't know. I liked this one when I did it, and now that I've seen other people's, like David Kaysen, it seems very, I don't know, not up to par. I got Poncho a treat. Hubby thought he was interrupting if he said anything, even though I said. Let's see. What piece broke off? I have so many tripods, it's kind of sad. I don't use half of them. I got these plein air. I got a plein air pochade box, and it came with its own. Yeah, I've got way too many. Maybe that's something I can go through today and put on like Facebook. Somebody need one. Yellow ochre, little ultramarine. We got some green. That matches-ish. puppy hair. I have this one, and then I have two smaller ones to do. And then I should be done. I'm going to go ahead and do all of them so I can check it off my list. If you're needing one that like reaches over so you get a flat, I went and looked for the one I have and on Amazon, and they no longer sell it. But I found I found one that was comparable, and it was like $20. I have it on my supply list on my website, if that helps at all. I just updated the list. I need to go. There's some things on there, like oil pastels and all, that I don't use currently. But I would still recommend. I think there's a link in the description, if that helps anybody. Can't remember. I can't remember if the supply list from the haul is in there or not. But if it, yeah. But there should be a link to my website, and then it's like under favorite materials or something like that. You gotta clean it anyway. Guys, this frame is 12 by 12. I'm going to have to take a ton of stuff off of my desk. You can do it. He's so tough. Maybe this is a sign you need to clean your desk. Or maybe it's a sign you're not ready to do it yet. You just don't want to. This is the cleanest my table has been. I know you can't see it all, but this is the cleanest mine's been in quite a while. It's the rest of the room that's a hot mess. It's working pretty well. Kind of wanted to see a camera view of the side a little better. It looks too yellow, doesn't it? Trying to figure out where that, I think it's right here. Yeah, that helps. That helps. Hey honey, they said that you're gonna come in here and clean my art room for me. Good luck with that. No, not that I know of. No.
You still need that one piece you put on there?
I don't remember what I put on there.
It's a single USB.
No. No, not since we got those two in today. That's, the two is probably more than I need. I would like it if he would just come in here and sit with me. While I clean. But he won't do it. There's no trouble in paradise. He likes his chair. He could bring his chair in here. But will he do it? No. I don't have a TV in here, for one thing, so he can't watch sports, and he can't play Cherry, what is that? Cherry, what is that game? Did you hear that? He said he doesn't love me. You said you don't love me. Well, you won't come in here and sit with me. Same thing. Bring a chair in. Can't play on my computer in there. Bring your laptop. It's a laptop. See, you don't love me.
You're worse than that lady that says, that TikTok that says that mom don't love her anymore because she's too old to get Easter basket.
Are you going to get me an Easter basket?
Yep.
Why not? See, you don't love me. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice if he came in here? Yeah. I know.
I get way too heavy. It'd be annoying to you.
Nah. I doubt it. We're not being quiet in here. We've had Poncho toot, bark. I think the quiet, sophisticated art studio has left the building. Oh, need to get that little corner. And if he has a tablet, he could walk. Yeah, exactly. But does he? No. See, he doesn't love me anymore. I went in there and made you coffee. And you won't come in here and sit with me. Nuh-uh. You don't love me anymore. What? Nope. A little. I'm gonna leave that there. I think I got it all the way around. I think. That kind of needs smushed. That's a technical term. Smushed. He's in there taking care of the Walmart order on the computer. But he could do it in here just as well. He never comes in here. He never comes in here. I'm not loved. Okay, honey. Ow. Oh, crap. I think I just put fingerprints all over it. I did. Your lack of love distracted me. What you talking about? There we go. We know she's a mom because she's good at throwing those tips. Oh, I didn't see that. The bunch of stuff on here. Don't be like that. There. Look at all that. I think I'm going to have to probably touch it up. Okay, it's clean enough. Yay! See, this is that greenish blue too. I don't know. I don't think this needs painted. I think I'm going to leave this one. I'm going to leave it black. I'm just touching up along the edges here where it would touch the wall. Oopsie. So what's for supper? I'm having leftovers. I think this is coming off my glove. I'm gonna leave this one black. Well, since you don't love me, I'm not gonna fix supper. Oh, that's just too much. You're supposed to say, "Oh, honey, I love you bunches. You're the best."
I do love you.
Do ya? How much?
Not as much if you don't fix up.
He said not as much as if you cook supper. We got leftovers in there that do need to be eaten, though.
Those are all yours. I had mine to be eaten or fried chicken fried steak. Salad just good and awesome. Pasta I can take to work.
I don't think this is matching.
Get 4 to 5 tomorrow.
Okay.
Well, instead of work on it, then I did don't get it come home.
Maybe I use phthalo. This is one I may paint over too. Has he ever said it like that? We couldn't hear. Oh, no, that's what he said. He said, I'd love you more if you made supper. When I said he didn't love, do you love me or whatever, he said, yes, I do, but I'd love you more if you made supper. You nerd. You killed a Smurf.
Show pixels.
Oh.
Shot a Smurf. All that.
Pixels.
All the video game things are on. I'm like, kill everybody.
I never liked the color of the sky on this one. I feel like it's just not finished. I'm not happy with the color I'm getting. I know, isn't he mean? So passive aggressive. Yay! Photos have been taken. Trailers for sale or rent. There was a time where we were hearing that everywhere. Every time we turned on the radio. And then we went out to eat at this restaurant and they had live music. And the guy started singing and that was the first song he sang. Distractions may arise. Ah, I understand. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I don't want to get a copyright strike, so I'll quit singing, 'cause they'll say she embarrassed us. Trailers for sale. What about eBay?
Somebody's been using my eBay to watch stuff.
Who?
Who do you think?
I don't know.
Glenn?
Oh, I didn't know he had your eBay. Well, if you don't want him to, change your password. Yeah. Not worth the hassle. Now that song is stuck in my. Now that song's stuck in my head. Yeah. You said that'll teach you to talk mean to me. It was so funny, that song. I'll have to have that played at my funeral if I've died before him, just to make him laugh. Now it's stuck in my head. I think this is the last one. Yep. And like I said, I may wind up painting over this canvas. Because this, I don't know, it just doesn't. I don't know. Either I need to, maybe I just need to work on it somewhere. Aww. That's sweet. Heather's husband doesn't sit in there and say, go make me supper. Heather's on the chat. Heather from Heart Breathings. Her husband's nice to her. I bet he even brought her home a surprise. No, he didn't get her chicken fried steak last night. I do need to eat that, though. I didn't do laundry today either. I imagine there's enough for a load back there, though. You don't? Well, you better go do it then. No, I'll do it. Smart aleck. He said Heather'd probably do laundry. See what I gotta live with. Such a smart aleck. Our kids are grown. Our kid right now is Poncho. Our kids are flown the nest. When he was talking about somebody was using his eBay, or that's my son-in-law was logging in to check something, and he uses his info. Yeah, our kids are grown and have their own kids. Laundry. I've had the machine loaded for 10 hours. Could have turned it on 8 hours ago and forgot. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just put it in the washing machine and just say, oh no, I forgot. I forgot all about it. Oh, sorry, honey. No, we both do laundry. No, our kids are, my oldest turns 40 this month, or this year. I am the mother of a 40-year-old. Man, I'm old. Oldest is 40 and the youngest is 38. Is that right? Or 37? What are you mumbling about in there?
What?
What are you mumbling about?
I was singing.
Oh, sorry. He was singing. What you singing?
Can't think of the name of the song now. Turn around.
Isn't that on a commercial?
Commercial.
I can't remember who sang it. Was it Air Supply? Who sang Turn Around? Okay, I think I got that one done too. And laundry is a go. Good job. Good job. Where did I set this one up? Yeah, but when the song came out, I don't know where to set this one. I'm like, who? Bonnie Tyler? Oh, probably I'll keep this glove on so I can clean off my palette. Oh, honey, don't do that.
What?
Don't do that.
What?
play it,
Why?
I'll get a copyright strike. If I can hear it in here.
I can't understand why you get in trouble for that and all these people play all kinds of other songs on other stuff.
I know, but it's a different company. He started to play the song. I'm going to clean this off partially. It's not TikTok, unfortunately. Thank you for stopping it, by the way. I appreciate it. You can tell I left it out last night. I didn't clean it off yesterday. I think I got all of the edges of everything of the new work painted, and the ones that I did not do or I left the way they were ones that were questionable as to if I was going to paint over the image on the canvas. So I got it caught up. I'm so happy. Hey honey, do you have any ideas of something to paint tomorrow? Because the one that I have chosen, it's just not doing anything for me. It's an AI. Do who? He keeps wanting me to use these two photos I took the other day. Okay, maybe I'll think about it. Yep, I asked. That's why I asked. We can't hear him so long as it's not louder than that. You're good. He was turning it up because he knows I like yeah, he knows when I like music. We just turn it up, both of us. You can hear it throughout the house. That's what we need to do, is just go for a drive and listen to some music. Go get a drink at Sonic or something. I'll buy you Sonic. Supper? You don't want to go get it with me? We could go down to the brunchery. What is that place called? I don't think he heard me. Making sure that I have rung the bell on your channel. I need to go to their channel too. I'm not sure I am. Go to channel. Okay. I'm not. I am now.
You're being on TV on 54 at Wichita.
Is it a Western? I don't like Westerns. He said there's a movie on TV about Wichita. Ooh. Ah. Oh, I didn't hit the bell. I just, I subbed. Ding. Personalized. And da, da, da. I thought there was a separate bell to hit. I don't know. Oh. Okay, there we go. I got it. Okay, that puppy's clean. It's covered. Cover my walnut oil. I'm off to get food. Lunch, but I'll be back again. Take care, both. I am about to head out too. I'm gonna set up for tomorrow and call it good. I hate the way that these gloves get sweaty inside. Blech. Hubby just put, Heather's husband just put dinner in the oven. Trying to get this off of there. Now we'll go figure out supper. Oh, I was gonna check these while I was sitting here too. Oh, I can't open it. Trash it. Yep, there. Trash it. Trash it. Do, do, do. That's because Heather's husband loves her. No, he cooks supper a lot of times. And there are a lot of leftovers in there. I need to eat my leftovers from last night. Do, 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 do. Every now and then I have a mind. Trying to decide if this is the size I want. Yeah, I think this would be appropriate. Because it's a full figure. But there's not a lot of detail on it. I wonder. I think this one's going to be a better size for it. Whoops. If you'd come in here, I'd go in there and cook supper. Okie dokie. I think I am done for the day. This is for tomorrow's. My pallette's here. I got a new doohickey. I'm going to take in there. I don't like that leaning off. There we go. Trying to clean off my table. Oh, I need to try this. I can smell it outside the bottle. Let me go get a cotton ball. It smells good. Every now and then I fall apart. Okay, supposedly if you put clove oil in with your paints, it'll make them last longer. It'll make them stay wet. And I have some clove oil here. Let me shake it up good. Just in case. It smells really good. Take a ball of this. Oh, it helps if you take the lid off. Okay, that's quite a bit. I don't know if that's enough. That should be enough. Okay. We'll see if that works. I will see tomorrow if that works. Have a great rest of the weekend. I'll be probably, yes, that's what I figured. If it doesn't work for this, I can use it for holidays. I don't know. I saw it. I don't even remember where I saw it at. And I thought, oh, I'll try that. It was a professional. It wasn't but I can't remember who it was. But anyway, I'll let y'all go. I'm gonna go clean my brushes and call it a day. Thanks for being here, all. I appreciate ya. You rock. Have a great weekend. If I don't see you tomorrow, take care. Be